Well, hello, hyperspace. My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped because this is some Infinite Warfare gameplay, and the multiplayer reveal for Call of Duty World War II has been revealed in Sony's E3. Am I the only one who's kind of disappointed in Sony's E3? But anyway, this video is going to talk about the stuff that I've seen in the trailer, stuff that you have seen in the trailer, and some little minor things that some of you might not know about that was also present in Call of Duty World at War way back in the day. So right off the bat, we're going to talk about that sniper that appeared at the very end of the trailer. That sniper rifle that the guy was holding is the Springfield sniper rifle. That sniper was also in Call of Duty World at War, and it was the standard sniper that you always started off with. It was fairly powerful. It wasn't the most powerful sniper in the game, but you can land a couple of one-shots here and there. I think back in the day, it was a one-shot kill from the, the crotch up, and if you hit their legs, you're going to wind up, getting two shots for that. Its fire rate was the second slowest in World at War, so I don't know how fast it's going to wind up firing in this game, but back in the day, it was one of the slower shooting sniper rifles. And, throughout the entire game, I did see they used the flamethrower. However, the flamethrower back in the day was actually an attachment, like a perk you can put on. However, in this new Call of Duty, the flamethrower is a kill streak, and it's actually priced fairly low. I think at just 5 kills, you can get yourself the flamethrower, and I've seen a lot of Call of Duty World War II gameplay, and the flamethrower will be available once you earn it until it wastes. So if you got your flamethrower out and your guy gets killed while you're holding the flamethrower, you can still take it out on your next life and continue to use it until you completely, drain out its ammunition or fuel source. And the flamethrower looks just as chaotic as it did back in the day. Believe me, the flamethrower is really fun to use. If you guys played, Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 that had the underbarrel flamethrower, the flamethrower in World at War made the underbarrel flamethrower seem like a little pocket torch. It's not compared. So I can't talk today. It's nothing to compare about it. The World at War, World War II flamethrowers were insane. And also for the kill streaks, you got the recon plane, which functions just like the UAV, except back in the day it's a propeller plane. And they had the, what was it called? I think it was called the Panzerfaust, which is just giant bazooka. It was just this huge behemoth that you just strap around your back, and it has like this giant square window on it. I'm pretty sure you guys might have seen it. I don't know if it appeared in the trailer or some gameplay, but it is just this giant bazooka, and it is intimidating. It is very huge, very slow handling, very slow to reload. So if it's the same way in Call of Duty World at War, I would take it. It's one of the more powerful rocket launchers. They have some sticky grenades. It was the sticky grenade that kind of shaped like a lollipop. That's what I used to call it, the lollipop grenade. That's basically your Semtex. It sticks on anything and then it explodes. Of course, you got your frag grenades, and I did see the MP40. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the MP40 from Black Ops 3, and it seems to function just like it did in Black Ops 3. Now, also, there's this MG. This MG is confirmed to be in World War II because I've seen it in the gameplay, and it's the BAR. Now, you guys know the AUG bar, or the K bar from Infinite Warfare, and the AUG bar from the Modern Warfare series. Well, this bar, as far as I remember, it was just called BAR. And this gun was dangerous. It's going to be in World War II. I've seen it. It has 20 bullets per magazine, and it fires kind of slow. I see they kind of sped up the fire rate compared to World at War and World War II. It fires much faster now. However, it is just this dangerous LMG. You can kind of see it like the M60, but you treat it like an assault rifle. The downside to it is it only has 20 bullets per magazine. The plus side to that is because the magazine is very small, you can reload it really quickly. So you're basically running around with a pocket M60 that does the same damage and reloads really quickly with less ammo. And I would say that's going to be a top favorite, if it was a top favorite back in World at War. So come World War II, I'm pretty sure it's going to see that MG quite a bit. And you can also play as female soldiers, which isn't really historically correct, but I can see why they're doing this, to stop all the sexist hate and whatnot. So, female soldiers in World War II, completely fine with it. And the kill streaks. I'm not too sure in all the kill streaks I've seen off the YouTube plays and the trailer, but you got the recon plane, as I said, which works like the UAV. You have this mortar strike, which seems to work like the Modern Warfare 2 Predator missile. A plane flies above, opens its hatch, one giant bomb falls down, and you can actually control where that bomb is going to land, making this giant explosion killing anybody who's near it. As I said, you got the flamethrower, and you also have what looks to be a care package. I actually didn't see any gameplay of this, but if you actually look at the side of the screen on some of the gameplays, you see they have something that looks like a box. I'm guessing that's the care package. I don't know how it's going to work. And for some more guns. The Tommy gun. That's a very, very popular gun. That was the standard submachine gun that you were issued in Call of Duty World at War, and it wasn't so great, you know, not the best submachine gun, not the worst, but it was, you know, sustainable out in the field, and I take it they're going to treat the Tommy gun the same way in World War II. And you have the infamous M1 Garand, which made numerous appearances in multiple Call of Duty, so I'm pretty sure you guys know how that gun fires and handles. And, thinking back in Call of Duty World at War, there might be some guns that make a return like the Type 100. Now, if you guys played Infinite Warfare, there's the Trench submachine gun, which was just added on a couple months back. That is the Type 100, and it handles just like it did back in World at War, so you might see the Trench, or Type 100, making a return in Call of Duty World War II. There is also the STG-44, which if you guys have played, Modern Warfare Remastered, it's the very last assault rifle you unlock, that black one that's very, very flat. Back in the World at War days, that assault rifle was very, very accurate and very, very weak, and then come Modern Warfare Remastered, it's just very strong and very, very inaccurate. I don't know what they did with the stats, but I take it that would probably be the only automatic assault rifle in Call of Duty World at War, because, you know, it seems to be the only assault rifle that was out during that era. I'm not too sure if they can squeeze in the AK-47 into the game, because the World War II ended in, what, 1946, 1947? And, well, the AK-47 came out in 1947. So, there might be a slight chance we see the AK-47. Other snipers you can see in that game that were also in World at War is my favorite, the Monson Nagant. That's a Russian sniper, and it fires these immense calibrated bullets. I wouldn't call them 50 cal bullets, but they were still very, very big. It was the slowest shooting sniper in World at War. However, it was the second most powerful sniper in World at War, and I'm really hoping it makes a return in this game. And for this new game mode is called, what was it called? War? And it's kind of like Overwatch's payload escort maps. You start off, you gotta grab a tank, and you have to escort the tank through the village, you know, passing through obstacles like building bridges and whatnot until you reach the very end, and whoever reaches the end first wins. So it's kind of like Overwatch's payload if you replace the payload vehicle with a tank, and it plays out kind of the same way. So if you like this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. You can follow me up on Twitter at DavantosMan, and as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day.